Canada still pays money to the Communist Party of China, but the world is changing. Before we get into that with Dean Baxendale, please subscribe, ask your friends to, and we don't get money from Justin Trudeau, so PayPal, because we have to stay on the air because we need analysis of the issues, and you know the issues, particularly with China, Dean. The president of Optimum Publishing, you go around the world, and we used to be a firm person or country in the Western world, and then we were playing footsies with China a lot. Do we have to get off the pot on this?
Well, let's just go very quickly back, 25 or so years ago, where the whole world was moving towards China, moving towards the opportunity of bringing China up as a nation. This was
as
a decision.
A small L liberal government, we were going to make it.
Absolutely, and this was important because we looked at this as one of the ways in which to move China's population up from poverty to, quite frankly, lift the entire world. With that bargain of deflation, actually taking our manufacturing and basically moving it over to China, we found a situation where, yes, inflation went down, but we lost all core jobs here for a whole middle class and a whole disenfranchised group. So, do we need to get off the pot with China? Absolutely. Yesterday,
so that's from the economy, though, because we have lost our economy to China, but now that China is rich beyond belief, and we're still subsidizing it, they are cantankerous.
Correct, and they
should be going down to war.
Well, but that's where we're at. China's been at war with us, and the Cold War never ended. So we sit in a situation whereby China, as a nation, is looking for total global hegemony. The BRI initiative, which is both resource-based, technology-based, and a conduit to bring goods and services to China and out of China, we are helping to support that infrastructure through the AIB. Thank goodness Canada's finally resolved itself that we're going to stop investing in the AIB. But yet we still give money as a third world nation. China is not a third world nation, I'm sorry. And ask anybody in Beijing.
We've lost respect of our allies. Canada used to be with the United States, Britain, New Zealand, Australia, the Five Eyes. We aren't even told of meetings anymore. There's all kinds of new alliances. They don't even invite Canada anymore because either they don't like us or they don't trust us. So is that because we're close to China or just because we have inept government?
Well, listen, our government is deeply infiltrated by Chinese Communist Party agents. Let's be honest. We have people in our parliament who are acting ostensibly on behalf of the Chinese Communist Party. And we can name current senators.
What's wrong with that? Why can't we be friendly with them?
I think we should be friendly, but on our terms, not on theirs. And since they're dictating and driving the agenda inside Canada on many fronts, it is not in the best interest of Canada, nor our global partners. We have to make a decision. Are we a democracy that chooses freedom, or are we going to side with tyranny and the Chinese Communist Party?
You mentioned freedom. Some people watching say, well, who cares what they do in China? We're Canadian. We're going to be free. Is there a threat?
There's a threat right here every single day. We have China diaspora community members being attacked by the Chinese Communist Party inside Canada.
Well said. Dean Baxendale, thank you very much. 3 minutes. This show provides independent analysis of the issues. We are not paid by the government. And as I am finding, so much business in Canada relies upon various governments that they don't want to sponsor or advertise on a show which may become controversial, which talks about liberty, freedoms, sometimes criticizes government. I've had guests on that support the government. But people are saying, you know what? We don't want to bite the hand that feeds us, i.e. government, which is why I hope you'll subscribe and contribute to keep this show on the air.